It's the Raw wrap up. It's Sorgatron here talking about the Raw after Mania. With me, it's the Mad Mike from Poughkeepsie, New York.
Oh man, Sorg.
Mania.
Yeah, Mania. Thank you, Taker. Fuck you, Roman. Mania. Kurt Angle. Delete. Sheamus and Cesaro. Oh, hey, it's Finn. Hi, and that's it.
That's it.
That's the
great.
show. That's the show.
No, that's it. That's your review.
Yep.
Keep
it raw, everyone.
Keep it raw. See you guys next week. That's all you guys need to do, right?
That's how we do.
Because you watched and you enjoyed, because they had fun stuff, and it was great.
Because I'm going to be like Goldberg now. I'm only going to work 2-minute intervals.
Wait. You got to make sure you drop the mic and then come back with more important things to say.
Arguably important things.
He had something to say. And
okay.
Guys, I want to make clear, this is not part of the show.
This is not part of the show.
I'd appreciate if you listen to the things that I say.
Hold on, Sorg. I need to bring my son onto the show. My son, the Iron Sheik.
Funny thing about him taking more bumps than me and Q and yes.
I don't know, Sorg. Raw Talk. They shouldn't have advertised that Raw Talk. That should have just been for the live fans. Because that just made me mad.
Yeah,
and I like this Raw, but that speech by Goldberg just made me mad.
I'm really glad they didn't do that on TV, right?
Oh, I'm so glad they didn't do it. If they did that on TV, that would not have gone over well.
No, it would not. It would seriously detracted from this being a WrestleMania, or being the Raw after Mania, and being a very good Raw after Mania.
Yes, mostly.
I think it was. Well, let's take it.
We'll get to it, but yeah, a few things.
Explain to me the beginning of Raw that I did not see, because let me explain.
Oh, you didn't see the beginning.
Let me explain something. Whoa. Let me explain something. So I showed up, and by my clock, I walked in the door as a commercial. It was 8:19, and the Hardys were coming out, and I was like, "Oh, did I miss the Hardys saying stuff? What's happening?" It's like, "No, you missed Roman Reigns getting booed, and that was it." I'm like, for 15 minutes.
Okay, so Sorg, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to reenact the start of Raw. While I do that, I want you to get the Roman Reigns standee. Okay.
Oh, that's not happening right now.
Okay, never mind then. Then you have to embody yourself as the Roman. Actually, you know what? I'll embody myself as the Roman.
Wait.
No.
I can get him on camera. Let me put it this way.
I'm going to do a perfect reenactment of the beginning of Raw. Just picture me instead of the American Kevin Owens. I am now the New Yorker Roman Reigns.
I can put him on camera.
No, it's fine. Because it won't. You'll hear the audio when he's standing. So yeah, do that. Put him on camera.
Hold on a second. Where we go?
Reenact the opening
Roman.
of Raw.
All right. Oh, look, guys, it's Roman. He's out here.
I'm going to reenact the opening of Raw. Are you ready?
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Taker. Fuck you, Roman. 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 Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away.
Okay.
Picks up a mic.
All right.
He's
just there.
Loud. The chants are louder and louder. And all he says is, "This is my yard now." Drops the mic and leaves. That was the opening of Raw, Sorg. That was
it.
Up to the first commercial break, basically.
Are you trying to tell me that the crowd cut the initial promo on WrestleMania?
Sorg, what I'm trying to tell you is that they still screwed this up.
Did they? Is this still a screw up that they went that way with it?
Yes. No. And see, it's not screwed up until later. Now it's fine. At the first part of Raw, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe we're doing this right. Maybe we're finally, once and for all, doing this correctly. And then later, Brock Lesnar came out. And Paul Heyman can sell a lot of things
Yeah,
to a lot of people.
Yeah, he can.
I am reasonably sure Paul Heyman would be able to sell a Hillary Clinton bumper sticker to Donald Trump easier than he can sell Roman Reigns as a face. I'm reasonably confident about that. Because they're still gonna treat Roman as a face. Because they even started on Raw Talk that Roman's a good guy.
He's legitimately a good guy, though. He's a nice guy.
Okay, and that's fine. But we don't want that. Show us that in Make-A-Wish segments like they do with John Cena, but have him on screen be an asshole. He literally, if everything is to be believed, he literally just ended the career of a bona fide legend with probably the worst main event in WrestleMania history. And I don't know. Like, and I know the guy behind Roman Reigns probably didn't want to do that match. Probably was honored to do that match. But the character Roman Reigns should now and forever be a dick. Earl Hebner still gets booed for screwing Bret Hart, and that was just something he was told to do. Like, I mean, steer into the skid. Steer into the skid, guys.
Yeah, I want that because I mean, Brock Lesnar has all that mileage from being the guy that beat Taker, and them saying, "Hey, this is the other guy that beat Taker. Let's have this is what's going down," and it makes sense, absolutely. But I'm with you. That seems like, and even the was it Fire Roman when Vince was out?
Yeah,
was just kind of Okay.
Well, I mean, and you don't have to fire Roman.
Yeah, no. But at least acknowledge it. There's something.
Like, you know what I would have liked? And it's too smarky. It probably wouldn't happen. But I would have liked when Roman came out, everyone just started chanting, "Please turn heel. Please turn heel. Please turn heel."
I like that.
Like, that is what people really want. More than they ever did with Cena. Because Cena, there was a begrudging respect because he's John Cena.
John Cena's at that point where John Cena sucks is becoming a you suck, like Kurt Angle, I think.
And John Cena had a heel run.
Yeah.
People don't remember that, but he did have a heel run, and he was very good at it.
Old man Cena. Exactly. Let's move on because I think it's a broader conversation, and I don't want to be, it was such a good Raw. I don't want it to be belabored by
everything
that was not.
Literally everything else on Raw,
and even as it is, the Roman thing was amazing for its own reason, right? And I want to go back and watch 15 minutes of booing. I swear. So I hope it's all.
It was about half booing, half thank you Taker.
Mm-hmm.
It was thank you Taker until and then when he came out, then it was all booing.
Okay, all right. So we'll take a look at that. Of course, the big announcement: Kurt Angle, another Pittsburgh guy, is on Raw.
Hashtag Mayhem Bump.
Hashtag Mayhem Bump. Yes.
Yes, he's a friend of the show.
I like
it. We have interviewed him. I don't count being on TNA as a Mayhem Bump necessarily.
Nope.
But being promoted to Raw GM is a Mayhem Bump.
I think he needs a little bit of he needs to work into the role a little bit. Some of the stuff tonight seemed a little.
Oh no, I liked it.
You liked
it? I liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
I liked everything on concept. I didn't like a lot of his delivery on stuff.
Yeah,
but again, I think he's gonna give him a couple weeks to get used to it.
Give him a couple weeks to get the obvious first time meeting jokes out of the way too.
Exactly.
But Sorg, we have a friend of the show as GM on Raw and a friend of the show commentating on Raw.
Yes, we do. That's great.
Isn't it awesome?
It's amazing. That's amazing. I love it. And this is also side note, we just watched Raw Talk and we both said, "Oh God, why would we do this?" and wait. But I think I've really figured out what's wrong with Raw Talk.
It's not talking smack.
Well, and it's also it's not just it's Jerry Lawler, but your co-hosts are either Shane or Daniel Bryan, who are the GM commissioners of the show.
And Sorg, if you listen to Jerry Lawler, he does not watch the program.
No.
He doesn't watch anything.
He watches it and reacts, and you can't have a great conversation with that, right? And they react in a different way, because I think like when you have Shannon, especially Daniel's really nailed this. Like when somebody's on there bitching about stuff, they look at him and say, "Why aren't you fixing this?" And he has a response, right? Or he has an awkward response. There's a weight to the conversation that's happening. Versus what happens on Raw Talk. Which is Raw Talk is like the pre-show punditry that nobody cares about for a fake show. It's not,
And I mean, I can't stress this enough. Jerry Lawler needs to go away. He was lecturing Bayley on how hard it is to defend. She just defended in a 4-way elimination match at WrestleMania. How about you give her some fucking credit?
Yes.
Like before tonight, Raw literally had 4.5 people in their women's division. I count Dana as a half because sometimes she wrestled, sometimes she didn't. But
Jerry Lawler, don't mansplain wrestling to the women's division these days.
Jerry Lawler, stay away from women in general. Do not talk to, for, or about them.
You have a restraining order. Listen, Jerry Lawler, you have a de facto restraining order against the women's division.
No, against women, Sorg. Against women.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just trying to keep it topical, but okay.
No, it's okay. No, that's topical. Because he mansplained to Renee Young, too, and she's not in the women's division. Jerry Lawler's jokes from 20 years ago do not work now.
How do you spell mansplain? Like, is it one word combined or?
Yeah, mansplain. SPLAIN. Yes. But all right, so let's talk about Sorg. Guess what, Sorg? You know what I was saying about for tonight?
Emma. Yeah. Oh, okay, that one too. I was saying Emma was pretty exciting.
I have a feeling Emma. As soon as I heard six, excuse me. Been watching a lot of WrestleMania. 6 women tag. I'm like, Raw doesn't have 6 women. Emma's coming back! Yay!
What? Like you're counting on your hands, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Bayley, Sasha,
4.5. 4.5. Okay, I guess 5 if Dana's wrestling.
I was I'm paying no attention to the commentary, and I see the girls coming out, and I'm like, I don't know what this match is, because I'm like, wait, Bayley's hanging out with Dana, and then Sasha comes out. I was like, wait, is it a tag team match? Why is Sasha on the other side? Is she going to team with Charlotte? And they kept coming out. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's everyone.
Everyone. Emma with the most awkward and demanding striptease ever on Raw.
Sorg, not true. When Stacy Keibler asked for a job for Vince McMahon, that was the most awkward and demanding striptease I've ever seen on professional wrestling. But Evil Emma is back. Evil Emma has her half gloves. She's fantastic. And when she saw Nia was wrecking shit, she got the fuck out of Dodge. All 10 thumbs up. If I had 10 thumbs, they would all be up for Emma.
I'm so happy for all business, Emma. We're rocking the chat room on YouTube Live right now, so I want to make sure we touch base with them. Matt Carlin says Kurt was perfect. He says get rid of JBL, then we'll deal with King. No. So here's JBL on commentary, Lawler on commentary, JBL on that show where it's basically a podcast with that radio bald guy and Corey Graves where they just run it the whole time.
Bring to the table is fine. Bring to the table is fine. I like that.
Bring in the table. I think found its stride a bit. I like what it's doing. I see what it's trying to get to. I think it's going to be like the next talking.
I like hearing that Corey Graves got shit for saying he wasn't excited about Shane versus AJ. I loved hearing that. I'm like, because I remember watching that second episode where he said that does nothing for me. I'm like, ooh, that ain't gonna go over so well. That's somebody's kid. You got to recognize. You got to know.
Corey.
That's the wrong guy.
Nepotism's alive here.
No. Family business since Vincent had a J in the middle. Family business. But I loved hearing that story. I want to see WWE 24 Corey Graves' road from saying that to seeing Shane the next time on SmackDown. I want WWE 24 on that. Just on that moment.
So somebody still has to show up on Tuesdays for 205 Live.
I want someone to follow Corey. I want someone to follow Corey Graves around right after he said that. Like you just see someone in the back like drop a water like, oh hell no. But all right, so anyway, what we were saying before. Say yeah!
I don't know what show we're doing anymore because this should be Thursday night when we're talking about
doing all of them, Sorg. All right, we'll get to the. Speaking of the other shows, fuck that crowd for shitting on what was an amazing cruiserweight match.
Okay, yeah, and I saw Eamon was online talking about that crowd during that match too. Yes, but shiny beach balls.
No, Sorg, as someone who has been in a Raw after WrestleMania, I fully acknowledge if the match in the ring is dog shit, you're allowed to chant for a fucking pretzel guy. I've done it.
All right.
However, if you're getting Mustafa Ali doing a springboard Spanish fly and then what was the other thing? Goddamn reverse Rana, you chant for that match. But you put down the beach ball and you pop that shit because you're getting something better in the ring.
That's true. And I thought, and there was a good comment it was a wrestler I know, says good on them for getting the crowd back because they did get the crowd
categorically. Because you can tell Neville's getting pissed off too.
Yeah,
you can tell Neville's getting aggravated.
Which played into it. I love how they did play into it, and like these guys are not being respectful and etc. and everything. So I love it.
Yeah.
We talk about tag division. You mentioned a revival there. Yeah. We talked about how deep that the SmackDown tag division is. Holy crap, it's pretty deep here on. I better have 2 to 3 tag team matches every week on Raw. You have the time. Fucking use it.
Sorg, I have 2 words or 1 hashtag for you. Hashtag Superstar Shakeup. All shit's gonna change.
Wait, I know.
It's all gonna change.
Oh yes. So we're gonna flesh out the tag division.
The names have changed.
Ooh.
Every day.
So everything that we've seen tonight. Wait.
Bullshit. It's a lie.
Wait, I'm done because I just realized what you're doing over there. Steel horse, I ride.
Yes.
I'm wanted, dead or alive. All right. I can't sing it because then we'll get tagged on YouTube.
Wanted. I can still
dead or alive.
Yes, I ride these streets with a 6-string on my back, cause the drifter will be on down of the smack. Get it?
Ooh.
I did it. I did it.
Mention the tag team division. Hashtag fuck that out from the crowd. Right?
There's a fuck that owl chant. That was amazing.
Like hashtag, like the movement is complete that there was a fuck that owl chant.
Also, Sorg, I'm not sure if Billy posted it in the Mayhem Facebook group. He sent me a picture of Maxwell Hardy making his debut on 205 Live.
Oh, I saw that. That was on the Facebook messages, I know, but yes, that's amazing.
Fantastic. I want to see Baby Maxwell versus the Brian Kendrick.
Yes,
I just want to see that match. I want to see it.
Absolutely, or maybe he'll be more relatable to TJ Perkins. I don't know. Why does this shirt smell? We haven't worn it. Anyways, we'll figure that mystery out later. There was something else I wanted to go to. I am a little sad because it doesn't feel like we're playing up any, like the Hardys are the Hardys and they're there.
Yeah. I think that's going to change once they actually speak on the show and not on a post show.
True. So we'll see, or maybe they're just going to avoid that altogether. So
I don't think they're going to avoid it. I don't think they can.
To the point of JR, obviously he did those spots, and I think he's going to do big matches. I think you'll see him at SummerSlam again. Maybe if a big special match happens on a pay-per-view between now and then. But generally, he's doing W Network stuff. I don't think you're not going to see him on a regular road thing.
I don't think so.
I mean, with the things happening in his life, and I mean, he's a little older. He has been, I think, on and off having some health challenges. And maybe he's just in a good spot. Health-wise, obviously not life-wise with things going on. But good that he has this to keep him busy considering what's going on with him and his life. So absolutely. I mean, that made me kind of happy to realize this probably works out to him. So I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So Sorg, I have a question. What do you think about the crowd cheering Sheamus and Cesaro over Enzo and Cass? And I'm not even talking a little. I'm talking by a lot.
This is true. Is this the combination of the "we're tired of Enzo Cass" thing, or
I think so.
Man, after they just did that sweet Universal Studios ad and everything.
Well, it also might be frustration that we didn't get a live Enzo Amore entrance.
That is true too.
At least not on the show. I'm sure they probably got it live, but.
Well, yeah, I mean, they kind of did the spiel with them backstage, and everybody got to play along with that and everything. So, yeah, maybe a little bit of that. But also, just Cesaro and Sheamus are just freaking rocking it right now.
And it's really weird because the Raw after WrestleMania 29, the match where I chanted for a pretzel guy, guess who was in that match? Sheamus.
Ooh.
He's come a long way.
Yes.
Got that Rocksteady bump.
Hashtag Ninja Turtle bump.
Hashtag Rocksteady bump.
Hashtag secret of my ooze. Hashtag.
Oh no, don't use that hashtag.
I think that came out wrong.
Don't turn your safe search on for that hashtag.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Is there anything else of note? There's a lot that happened. Ladies wrestling, tag wrestling.
Sorg, there was a return tonight.
Oh, Finn Balor, and I loved when they dropped the fact that everybody in that ring is a former NXT champion. Triple H's babies run Raw.
I'm not gonna lie, I was waiting for Finn to turn on Seth. I think almost everyone was waiting for Finn to turn on Seth.
That is true. So,
I still wanted Finn to come out when Lesnar was talking. Because damn it, that man deserves his Universal title back.
Yes.
I don't think we're gonna get that. I don't think we're gonna get that ever.
No, unfortunately, not for a bit at least.
I don't mind Braun being in there, but if Braun's just someone for Roman to pin that isn't Brock, I'm gonna be very upset.
It'd be very sad. And especially teasing the Braun and Brock, that needs to happen now. You can only save this in my mind. I think you save a lot of things in my mind, and here's me fantasy booking, I know. If you have Roman, Braun, and Brock, and then Brock once again doesn't get pinned to lose the title.
Well, yeah, that's how you have to do it.
Right?
And I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. That's how you have to do it.
But in the meantime, we have freaking Seth and Finn and Kevin and Samoa Joe and just being awesome themselves.
And Chris Jericho probably taken off TV.
Yep. He'll be here Tuesday in May for a Fozzy concert down at in Pittsburgh. So, and there was a Forbes article where he talked about how he's going to be taking time off and everything. So,
Sorg, what is this shakeup going to be? Should we save that? Should we save that for the show tomorrow?
Is it the draft? Did he say it's the draft?
They never said the word draft.
Superstar Shakeup. We're gonna draw names out of a hat.
I mean, they've done that before,
more or less, right?
They did a randomizer. There were first few years where it was a draft. Yeah. Then after that, it was the randomizer.
Right.
That's how John Cena came to Raw.
They still called it the draft, but it was like basically a randomizer. It was basically the precursor to the IWC Reloaded reset button.
That's true.
So they're going to have to lease that back from Plummer that picked it up at a WWE yard sale.
But I have a feeling since we established that Kurt Angle is the new GM of Raw and Angle and Daniel Bryan were both on that graphic, then we're going to have some actual picks.
Okay.
Either that, or I'm hoping it's like the WWE trading block. I would love to see that shit instead. All right, so Sorg.
Maybe it'll just be Kurt and Brian playing WWE Supercard to...
Sorg, if you could make one trade from Raw to SmackDown, who would it be?
Give Sammy to SmackDown. Just roll with Sammy on SmackDown.
But who does Raw get?
Who does Raw get? Mm-hmm. Dean.
Oh.
No.
Okay, well, if you do that, you got the Shield on Raw.
Baron. Well, okay. Dean, if you do more Shield stuff, but more realistically, Baron, I think would do very well on Raw.
Okay.
I think it works. It's the land of the Giants over there, and that would work well for him. I mean, in my eyes.
Okay.
So, I think
I would trade champions.
Trade champions.
Orton for Lesnar. I would trade champions. Orton for Lesnar.
Let's do Hardys for America Alpha.
American Alpha is not the champions. The Usos
Shit. All right.
That's how important the SmackDown belts are.
How do you mess that up?
Jokes.
Who did they piss off for that? All right. How much of Raw was watchable for you tonight? We're not counting Raw talk because that was 0.
Oh yeah, we're not counting Raw talk. I'd say full 3.
Full 3?
Full 3.
Full 3.
Full 3 and whatever the change is.
And minus commercials.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And keep in mind, I did not watch the first 15 minutes, so but I intend to because it sounds like it was magical. So thank you so much, everybody that joined us in the chat. Again, we do this live Monday after Raw on YouTube Live on the Wrestling Mayhem Show channel over there. And of course, you can catch this. You can subscribe to the podcast version of this. Look up the WWE Raw wrap-up on iTunes, Spreaker, Google Play, and of course the video versions on YouTube and Facebook for the Wrestling Mayhem Show. And you can also subscribe to the Wrestling Mayhem Show super feed on many of those audio platforms that you like your podcast. So you can get everything, including Mad Mike's 32 Manias of Mike.
Yeah, I watched all 32 WrestleManias, so you don't have to. And speaking of all 32 WrestleManias, tomorrow night on the Wrestling Mayhem Show, we start Mania Madness.
Yes, we do. It's our own bracketology of the Manias to find out what was the best Mania of the first 32.
Yes. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be interactive. Everyone's going to be able to vote. We'll explain more next week. We'll break all the brackets down. It's going to be fantastic.
And tune in Tuesday night live.wrestlingmayhemshow.com or our Facebook page for Wrestling Mayhem Show. And we have a very special return. Somebody who does our good friend that does the commentary for Inspire Pro Wrestling. And
yeah.
No. That's not. He doesn't have that. We can give him that theme music, but
we should.
I'm working on a hashtag for him right now. But anyways, Eamon Payton will be joining us, returning to the show.
We go hard all day, all night.
No. Well, we kind of do on Tuesdays.
Exactly, we do.
Especially.
We pod hard all day, all night. How about that?
No, and the answer to that, Brandon, will be some other guinea pig will watch all 33 years of WrestleMania, because I did them leading up to WrestleMania 30. You just did them leading to 33. Somebody else picks up the reins next year.
But no, you did it to 30. I did it to 30. I did 32. We have to wait until there are 34 WrestleManias, and someone else has to watch those.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yes.
So thank you so much for joining us, Mad Mike 4883 on the Twitters.
Absolutely.
Join us for the Midweek War later this week, also on the YouTube feed. At Sorgatron on the Twitter. See you guys next time. Keep it raw.
See ya!